the visionary and the actualizer. Those are the two roles you have to play as a creative. You can't just have one, all right? Because you need both the masculine and the feminine principles, okay? So if you purely stay in like visionary feminine land, where you just have like ideas but you're not like doing anything, then nothing's gonna happen. Like you need to take action in physical reality if you want to change physical reality. See what I'm saying here? But you also have to have, you know, a decent connection to your feminine principle if you want to actualize something, right? Like you can do work, but maybe it's not aligned work. So it's not really getting you where you want to go. You see what I'm saying? But the thing is, when it comes to creating, most people typically are very in touch with their ability to generate ideas or to have ideas. And most people's problem is just that they just can't fucking execute. It's that simple, bro. They just can't fucking execute. They can't do the fucking work. And so it's like, bro, if you have art that you want to come out of you, right? If you have things that you want to express, then you got to express them. It's that simple. And the thing is, like, that does take some amount of focus and willpower and intention and like turning your brain off when your brain starts telling you things and you start overthinking and you start like analyzing and you're planning too much, and it's just like just bullshit that is stopping you from doing what the fuck you want to be doing. I'm not gonna lie, like I was just getting smacked around with this for the last couple of weeks, and this is something I've had to like keep learning over and over and over again on my creative journey. It's like if you stay in analysis paralysis, you'll stay paralyzed. So stop analyzing and do something. Like stop fucking planning and just do shit. Honestly, like just do shit. Because once you start moving is when you get clarity. Like clarity is earned via walking in faith. You have to be able to walk blindly in the dark, and only then will clarity come. You're not gonna have the full picture. Bro, oh my gosh, I was just getting on my students' ass, bro. So I just got this, me and my homie Jai, that's like gang for her, that's my sister. She just became my first like spiritual disciple, like true like one-to-one spiritual like mentorship, which is mad dope. If you're interested in getting like one-to-one guidance from me, teaching you non-duality, presence, and especially devotion through art, devotion through creation, which is in my opinion like the biggest thing that's been like the catalyst for my spiritual journey, creating. If you want my one-to-one guidance in those aspects of life, it's like holistic personal development, but more so focused on spirituality and creating. I have one more spot available, so I only have 2 spots available right now because I really want to be very intentional with how I help my students and about improving my program and like actually making it good. So I don't want to try to like take on a bunch of people like not knowing what the fuck I'm doing. But if you are interested, you can shoot me a DM on IG and we can talk. Feel me? Yeah. All right, cool. But I was just getting on my student Jai's ass about this yesterday because she's really trapped in this paradigm that she has to know everything about the situation. She has to have, if she doesn't know everything, then she gets like too anxious, or she like stays trapped in the situation. And this was coming up, like this is so, oh my gosh, this is so fucking funny, bro. So we were talking, right? Like we were on FaceTime. And somebody had like called her, right? So I was on her iPad, and somebody had called her, and she'd like seen it. It was like from 3 hours ago or something, right? And so she's like, "Who the fuck is this?" Right? It's some random number she doesn't know. And so she's like, "All right, I'm about to go put this in Cash App and see who this is." And I hear that, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Cool, I never thought of that. That's actually pretty good." And then my other intuition was like, I wonder if she uses Zelle for that too. That'd be pretty funny. So she puts that shit in Cash App, right? And I'm like, "So Jai, you like do this? Like this is," I'm like, "This is actually a pretty good idea. I've never heard this before." Because in my head, I'm thinking like, if I just get a random number who calls me, I'd just be like, "Okay." you feel me? But she was not going for that shit, bro. So I'm like, does Jaya do this with all the numbers that, like all the random numbers that call her? I'm like, it's interesting. So she couldn't find it in Cash App. They didn't have like a Cash App registered under that number, right? So she goes to Zelle, right? And I'm like, oh shit, she does go to Zelle. And she can't find it on Zelle. And I think she tried one more thing, I don't remember. Oh, she tried calling them after she couldn't like figure out who it was on Cash App or Zelle. No answer. She tried texting them. No answer. Right? So I'm like, yo, Jaya, you've literally done everything you can do. It's like, why are you even tripping about this? Like, just let it go. Like, get over it. And it was really interesting because she knew, like, in that moment, like I was telling her, and she fully understood that this is her want to feel like she's in control of the situation by like trying to know everything about it. But it's like, at the end of the day, Jai, you're never gonna know everything about like the entire situation. Like, that's unrealistic. First of all, like metaphysically, that's unrealistic because that would kind of assume that you can hold every single perspective from that situation, which could be possible if there's only like a couple of perspectives, but technically there's like always an infinite amount of perspectives to consider. So it's like trying to grasp the entirety of the situation all the time is unrealistic. But the thing is, we don't need to grasp the entirety of the situation all the time because we don't need to know everything. As long as we have trust in God, who does know everything, and we follow our intuition, which is the omniscience, the all-knowing, of the all-knowledge of God moving through us, right? I like to say that your intuition is the omniscience of Mother moving through you, right? And you can hear her. You can hear the Shakinath. You can hear her speaking to you. And you know that she's right. Your intuition is never wrong. The voice of the divine feminine in your ear, the Christians would call it the Holy Ghost, which is the feminine principle, by the way. They scrubbed it out, but Jesus said Abba Amma. He didn't just say Father, and he addressed the Holy Spirit as his mother. You know what I mean? But you know, that's not what we're here to talk about. The all-knowing of God can move through you at any moment if you need it in that very moment. And so if it's not moving through you at that very moment, if something isn't coming to your awareness in that present moment, well, then you don't need it right now, and that's okay. But if you'd like to have it in your reality, you can do one simple thing, and this is what I told Jai to do. I'm like, all right, Jai, here's the practice I want you to do. In moments where you feel like you have to know everything, where you're like kind of spiraling because something's making you anxious, I want you to stop, like take some deep breaths, like take 3 to 4 deep breaths, really get in a calm mental state. And I want you to just ask a question or put out an intention for something to come back to you, right? So like ask, how, like, who, Jaya could have asked, like, who is this person calling me? Or do I need to know who this person is, right? And then your intuition will either bring you an answer immediately or it won't. And the answer will come to you eventually through some kind of circumstance in your life or something presents itself in your reality. And that's how you'll know. But we have to be able to practice letting things go and not fully having to understand everything. Because in my opinion, that's really the root of not taking action, not taking those blind steps in the dark, trying to overanalyze and staying mentally masturbating. You're only really doing that because you don't really have any clarity. And I get it, it's tough, right? And so you want to try to get as much clarity as you can in terms of like a goal you have, the actions you want to take. But at the end of the day, you're not going to have all the knowledge possible to execute. You're not going to have all the skills or all the things built immediately. Like, that's impossible. It's impossible to build everything before you start. You build things by starting and then building them. You see what I'm saying? That's like buying a Lego set and then wanting it to be finished when you take it out of the box. It's like, no, the point of the Lego set was to fucking build it. You don't just get the finished product and then like you see what I'm saying? Like, you have to fucking build it. You have to do the work yourself. You have to lay the bricks yourself. You have to find that clarity yourself via walking in faith, by walking in those blind steps, by trusting the voice of intuition to guide you. And it will, if you're open to receiving it. and if you don't block it off. You have to be willing to allow that to move through you. It's that simple, honestly. Like, this is what I want for you. I want you to make stuff, period. Because nothing is better than expressing who God made you to be. Nothing's better than that. And the thing is, it's unfortunate that we can't really do that all the time in our everyday lives, because we feel judged in our environments. We feel like we can't be open to the people who are closest to us. I understand that completely. And that's why I think art is like the best spiritual practice there is, because it's expressing who you truly are via a vehicle that doesn't call for everyone's attention to be on you or for you to feel pressured. If you don't allow yourself to feel pressured. If you are externally driven, you'll always be cooked. You gotta make stuff because you wanna make it. You gotta make stuff because you want these things to come out of you. You want to be you. You want to show who you truly are. You wanna shine your light. I wrote this poem the other day. Let me say it real quick. It's a short one. It's beautiful though. Create, create. I love to create. Because when I shine, my light burns bright. And in those moments, I truly feel one with the all. Ooh, that's hot. I love that poem. I love that poem. When we create, we enact the will of God. We allow the Shekinah, we allow Mother to move through us and to bring her will to life. And the will of Mother, the will of the One, is to allow her infinite expressions to fully be themselves, to fully express her. And so when you allow yourself to be a vehicle, when you allow yourself to be an instrument, a conduit, a channel, when you get out of the way and you allow her, when you allow God to move through you, you allow creativity itself, you allow life itself to move through you and speak through you and flow through you, and you become one with it. When you're in the flow state, when your heart opens alive because you've written a beautiful poem that resonates with the depths of your being, because you've sung a song that reflects a beautiful emotion or a beautiful experience that you've had. Whenever you express or create anything, you're one with who you truly are. You're one with your unique self, and you're one with true self. You're one with the all. And in those moments, there's nothing else you need, because everything's right here. But that won't happen if you don't step purely out of visionary land and get into actualizer land. You gotta do stuff. You gotta make it happen. You gotta have some focus. You gotta have some willpower. You gotta be able to just like put this thing, like your ass, you gotta just be able to put it down, right? And then just do the work. And the thing is, maybe you don't wanna put your ass down. That's cool. You don't even have to put your ass down. You can like make stuff while you're walking if you want. I do that all the time. I'm doing it right now. Right? But don't bullshit me, bro. Don't bullshit me. Don't tell me you can't create. Don't tell me that you don't have time. You're full of shit. I don't care. Don't tell me you don't have 20 to 30 minutes to create. You don't have 5 to 10 minutes to create, to write something, to write a post for social media, to grow your brand, to write a piece of poetry because you love poetry, to practice that instrument that you love playing. Don't fucking lie to me. You're full of shit if you tell me you don't have at least 20 to 30 minutes. I don't care what you have to say. You spent at least 2 hours, probably like 4 to 6 on your phone every fucking day. You're full of shit if you tell me that you don't have time. You don't have focus. That's what it is. You're too distracted. That's your problem. Don't tell me you don't have time. Tell me I don't have any focus, Jaden. I'll respect you if you say that. But I'll slap the shit out of you if you say you don't have time because you're full of shit. All right? Shut up. If you don't have focus, Practice presence. Take your fucking headphones off when you're outside and just walk. Meditate. Practice putting your attention on something. Work. Working is the best way to increase your ability to work longer. Do shit though. Turn your brain off, stop thinking, and just do some shit. All right? Because it's like, if you have dreams that you want to actualize, they're never going to be actualized if you're just giving all your energy to the world and not putting it into yourself. Like, what the fuck? Do you see what I'm saying? How can you build anything if you're not investing your attention, which is the currency of God? Attention is how you literally create anything. You can only create something by putting your attention into it. How can you create anything? How can you build anything for yourself? How can you actualize your dream if you're just sitting here fucking putting all your attention into the world? Giving all your attention to your job, giving all your attention to school. You're not prioritizing your health, your fitness, your spirituality, your art, your creating, your learning. You're not prioritizing your growth. You're not prioritizing your personal development. So it's like, of course you're depressed because you're not living for you. The fuck? You're a slave. Stop being a slave. Start living for you, period. And if you're living in alignment with things, or if you're doing things that aren't in alignment with you, stop fucking doing them. If you're going to school and you don't want to be, stop. If you hate a job that you're like, if you're in a job that you're working, stop. Now, obviously, it's not this black and white, right? There's a lot of gray areas to both of those things, but give as little energy to the things that don't fucking matter to you, and give as much energy as possible to the things that do, which should be building yourself, building your dreams, making shit happen for yourself. Because at the end of the day, what else are you gonna do? Would you rather, choice one, stay distracted, keep wasting your time doing mindless shit when you hate your life? Or choice two, would you rather better yourself, grow, personal development, learning, fitness, health, art, creating, business, content, whatever. Things that genuinely grow you and grow your mission and feel like they're helping you grow in love and self-actualize and eventually societal actualize. From your own self-actualization, you can serve society in our societal actualization. Would you rather invest your attention into that? Like, in my opinion, this isn't really an option. How are you picking this one? That's fucking crazy. But really, I understand. Because we all have dreams. But not all of us move on those dreams. Because most of us don't have the right fuel. Most of us don't have purpose. And I understand that. So we have to be willing to go find it. Because the thing is, purpose isn't just like something that you just know right away. Like, I knew I was lost like damn near 2 years ago. Well, I knew I was lost 2 years ago. But in May of 2023, I decided to do something about it. So 22 months ago. And in those last 22 months, only 2 months ago did I get like super clear on my purpose. I'm like, yeah, I'm a spiritual teacher. I'm a Renaissance man. I'm here to shift how the collective consciousness perceives the struggles of purpose, mental health, and creativity blocks by helping us see through the lenses of non-duality and esotericism. I want to help people see that when you're not living in alignment with the law of one, or the law of authenticity, or the law of love, if you're not living in alignment with this law, then you will suffer, period. And thus, by getting back to oneness, getting back to love, getting back to our authentic selves, our unique selves, who we truly are as unique expressions of the one, by getting back to that, you can regain so much love in your life. You can heal your traumas. You can truly feel interconnected with the field, with the all that is. And you'll be able to serve others from that place. I want to help people live their most free and authentic lives by helping them understand who they truly are and helping them express who they truly are. That's my mission. That's my purpose. It took me basically 2 years to like get pretty clear of that. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is not like a super quick thing that happens. It's a process. But you know what? That process starts by starting where you know you can start. You have desires, you have allurements. Your unique allurements are you. The things that you're attracted to are you. You can't deny those things. You have to embrace those things that you love to do. I always love to tell my students, like, go back to when you were 3 to 8 years old and figure out what were the things that I was so drawn to that brought me so much life, so much joy, that I felt the most present with. And look at your life now. Are you doing any of those things? Because if not, you're leaving a lot of life, a lot of love, a lot of fulfillment on the table that can be claimed right now if you go do those things. So go fucking do it. I was literally sitting on that, where's the swing at? I was on that swing. Yeah, can you see it? Kinda. I was on that swing in October 2023 when I realized, I was like, bro, I haven't been doing these things that I love. I haven't been outside. I haven't been in nature, connecting. I haven't been being super active. I haven't been, I haven't been dancing. I haven't been drawing. Still haven't been fucking drawing. Fuck. You know, it's a process, right? But I dance now. I will ruthlessly dance. I fucking love dancing. I'm always outside now, right? I love being active. I'm not gonna lie. I just spent the last week in a super rut with my fitness, but it's all right. We getting back to it. You know what I mean? We getting back to it. That's why I'm like this. I just went on a run. But I started incorporating those things, and especially it was YouTube and content and teaching and guiding people. That was the biggest thing. And so I started doing those things. And as I did those things more and more and more life and love and fulfillment and joy was just added in my life. And I just lived from that state more and more and more. And now it's just my default. And it's pretty cool. And yeah, I still struggle with things. I still have things I'm trying to work through. I still have things that I have to like get better at. Life is always going to be a journey. It's always going to be a process. But it's like, how do you perceive that journey? How do you perceive that process? And are you allowing it to hold you down? And are you allowing the circumstances that you're in to dictate your internal state? Because I've gone pretty good over the last 2 years of not allowing those things to do that for me. And I think that's pretty cool. And I think that creating has genuinely been the primary thing. Like, I think creating is just as much inner work as it is like external or outer work. Like, it changes you internally just as much as it takes to like create the thing, like to do the thing. Creating is like genuinely the most, it's like literally the best spiritual and personal development, purpose driven, like it's just the best thing ever. Making stuff is the best. Please make stuff. Please make stuff. I'm gonna stop ranting. If you don't know how to focus, get better at focusing. If you're allowing planning and overanalyzing to fucking kill you, stop, calm down, put an intention out to receive the answers that you're looking for, and then just let them go. Like, be willing to not have all of the answers right now and to still walk regardless. That's what you have to do if you want to not just be a visionary, but you want to be an actualizer. Because you have to be an actualizer if you want to make stuff. That's it. Everyone loves to yap. Most people don't love to do. But if you can love the doing, your life will transform. That's a promise. I'm gonna call it here. Do it today. Be better for it tomorrow. Stay devoted. Stay inspired. Catch y'all, baby.